Hi, welcome to this month's installment of Fun-Sized Yesterdaze. I am, of course, Derek, and I am joined by...
Sure.
And as promised, we are here to talk about Ecto Cooler, a tasty treat that had maximum trading power in the lunchroom.
It did. It was good.
Yes, it was. I want to give a brief history of how it came about. It was a joint venture between High C in order to help promote the real Ghostbusters, one of my favorite find out why in a minute, cartoons of the 1980s.
I love the real Ghostbusters.
And also, he's watched a couple episodes here and there. One of Henry's favorite movies and toy lines as well. But it was designed to help promote the show. And the odd thing is Ecto Cooler didn't just come out of nowhere. It was just a rebranding of something that had been on the shelves since like the 60s.
Yeah. A lot of drinks.
It was a citrus drink.
Exactly. A lot of drinks, if you think about it, are rebrands.
Yeah.
They are. And it's a citrus drink, and they found a way to market it. And
you slap an ugly little spud on there. Ugly little spud named Slimer.
My favorite little spud.
And
our son's favorite little
absolutely his favorite little spud. So much so that he did what?
When we bought this house, we told him he can help us decorate his new bedroom. And he wanted to paint it Slimer green. Not just one wall, the whole room. Ceiling included. And I said, absolutely not going to happen. Let's pick one wall and we can do that Slimer green because I'm not going to have a stroke every time I walk through your bedroom. So he has one very nice accent wall, and it is Slimer green. And he loves Slimer.
It is spot on Slimer green.
He loves Slimer. It's his favorite. For Valentine's Day, I made him his little
ghost trap.
His little ghost Valentine's box, so all his little friends can put it in there. And I made a little heart and a Slimer on a stick, and it said, "You're my favorite little spud."
She is that mom. She's that mom who will surprise you with something crazy, but then like she'll make something like a ghost trap Valentine box. So
it was cute.
Yes, it was. And then of course when he got his little stuffed Slimer.
Oh, he loved that little Slimer.
That hug.
He did try my homemade Ecto Cooler.
That's right. We have a little treat here.
Yes, I make it homemade, and it's not the same ingredients I typically use, but he said it was okay, but he'd never had a real Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
And he's just a lemonade kid. He's not an orange juice or orange flavored drink kid, so.
Well, he doesn't know because it was taken off the market first time.
Yes.
Sorta. In 1991. It was supposed to go just as long as, no, I'm sorry. Rewind that, 2001. But it was supposed to only be on the market for as long as the show was on.
Mm-hmm.
The show was canceled or came to an end in 1991. Product stayed on the shelves until 2001.
It stayed on the shelves. I thought, why did I think it?
Like another 10 years.
I thought it was like mid to late 90s it went away.
It may have started like disappearing here and there, but yeah, it was officially, we're done in 2001. At which point it became Shoutin' Orange, I think is what it was called. And it no longer had Slimer, it just had these lips.
No, just another rebrand.
Just these lips on it.
Just another rebrand.
Now, it would end up coming back. But before we talk about the comeback, I want to try this, and I want to talk about our childhood shared experiences with it. Let's give this a shot. It's not bad.
It's tangier.
It's thicker.
Yes, and I
because high C is very thin.
High C, yeah, it's like water.
This is like Hawaiian Punch consistency.
Hawaiian Punch is kind of thin too. The reason this is a little bit thicker is typically when I make homemade Ecto Cooler, and I learned how to make it a long time ago. You use Juicy Juice Orange Tangerine as your base. Could not find that anywhere. Could not find it anywhere. I was not happy. So I had to use Tampico.
Tampico!
Or however it's called. And it is an orange tangerine based drink with lime in it.
Yeah.
It's thicker like an orange juice, but you also mix it with orange juice.
Yeah.
So you have an orange tangerine drink mixed with orange juice, mixed with Country Time pink lemonade and tang. Powdered pink lemonade, mixed it with water. I probably didn't put enough water in there.
Do you think if you mixed the two powdered ones together, you'd get pink tang?
You're disgusting.
This is something I said.
Oh, God. Why do I do this? Anyways.
Because I love you. You look very pretty tonight, by
Thank
the way.
you.
You look very, very
Thank
pretty.
you. I went to a pageant tonight, so.
She wasn't in it,
I know,
but if
God
she
knows.
was, she would have fucking won.
Stop.
Yeah. So, let's talk childhood. I know
Childhood.
you had it because your grandma fucking bought anything you guys wanted. You had
Yeah.
a freaking PJ Sparkles doll.
I did have PJ Sparkles. I got PJ Sparkles for my birthday. No, we did have Ecto all the time.
I'm sure the
and
Ecto flowed like wine in your house.
It sure did. And we had it in the big
Fucking
canisters, containers. I don't know. Yep. Just pop each side, pour. And you had to be careful because it like poured like.
yeah,
like,
it
you're
had
just
that weird
ah,
cascade.
You're like,
Like one of those fountains where the little cherub's
It's like
pissing.
you want to like pour it over here, and you kind of just make sure that
Like
you don't
holding it
mix
together
it.
like you're pouring a
That
thing
was my
of
favorite
Dawn
way to get it. Was
Perignon.
in the bigger containers. Did we have the juice boxes? Of course
Sure,
we had
but
juice
no,
boxes.
the
But we always
experience
got
is
the
the can.
containers. Like that's the best way. To this day, if I need pineapple juice, I will
To
buy
this
it.
day.
To this day.
To this day.
Stop.
To this day.
Oh, that's something our son does now. That's great.
He's rad. Come on, you gotta admit we have an awesome
But
kid.
I will seriously. He sometimes. I mean,
Like all the
No,
time,
he
even
is.
on his bad days.
I will buy if I want pineapple juice. I'll just get the Dole pineapple juice in the can because the nostalgia.
That's
behind it.
Dole, D-O-L-E, not Dole. Ryan Dole, Canada's favorite son.
I know. I love him.
The Dolverine. I had it briefly in my household. You want to take a crack at why?
I'm sure everybody knows why you only had it probably one time in your household.
Mm-hmm.
And
1988.
it has to do with things that start with the letter S. Things that start for the letter S.
I think of two
500,
things,
Alex.
and they go together in this sentence. Satan and Susan.
Yes.
She had an issue with Ghostbusters. She had a big issue with it.
That just doesn't make sense. Like, I get why. I understand why. And I get it. And
I think she was just... honestly, she was young and impressionable. You got to think when she
she
became...
was fucking stupid.
That is a way to put it. Well, you think of it this way. She's all of a sudden thrown into... I have a 6 going on 7-year-old stepson, and we're going to church now, and I'm all of a sudden married, and I have a newborn, and she was like...
She wouldn't have had that new... Never mind.
Easy. Easy now. Easy. And this was all at 24, so she was impressionable. She's always seemed like an impressionable person and very insecure person. She's in a whole new social group at this church that was fairly conservative, and it's in the Midwest, and it's in Reagan's America.
I get it. I mean, hey, even on Stranger Things, because look at this shirt, it's pretty fucking rad.
It is dope.
They talked about it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So I think she just really... it's not any different than some of the stuff you see today, whether you're right or left, either side getting caught up in something and like freaking out about it. She got caught up in something, and that meant no Smurfs, my dad's record collection going away, all my He-Man going away, because there's only one master of the universe, Derek. And Ghostbusters went bye-bye.
Juice. It's a TV show.
It had
It's
Slimer
cartoon.
on it. It was associated with Ghostbusters. It's the devil. So it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Is it dumb?
Yeah.
Yep, but you know what? It's funny to joke about now. So what are you gonna do?
They brought it back and you got to have it when you were older. Did you not?
Not really. It came back in 2016 for Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah.
AKA Ghostbusters Answer the Call. The one with the female Ghostbusters.
No, I've never seen that movie.
I tried. I didn't want to be that guy that's like, oh, women are Ghostbusters, not my Ghostbusters. No, I didn't want to. I don't want to shit on something if I haven't seen it, unless it looks objectively bad just based on a trailer.
Yeah, but you can't even go off trailers anymore.
Yeah, just the way they cut
just-
stuff.
goes
'Cause you
back
can
to
go
the
like,
old
"This
saying,
looks
you
great."
can't judge a book by its cover.
So it took me years to watch it. I just never got around to it. I hardly watch movies anymore.
But if you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you don't. We are not here to yuck anybody's yum.
As we've learned from the great Jay Gladfelter and the toy community that I'm immersed in, we do not yuck anyone's yum. So if you dig it, great, grand, wonderful. It wasn't for me. I had a hard time with the pacing, and I had a hard time staying awake during it. So is what it is.
They brought it back, and
they tried bringing it back for that movie, but it was so limited in how you could get it. Like, you had to go through online retailers. Very limited quantities showed up at Myers and Walmarts. Some very small locally owned stores and stuff got the 12 packs of the juice boxes, and I was just in kind of in my opinion, a shitty fashion. A rep from High C took to the Ecto Cooler Facebook page and was like, "We love all your support. You need to demand from your store that you as a fan want it," which just seems asinine.
That's stupid.
So
why don't you just sell it directly from the company?
Yes. Just do it that way.
Cut out the fucking middleman.
Oh, whatever, man. So they ended up pulling it again at the end of 2016. December 2016 is being pulled back off the market. You end up seeing this juice, whether it's a 12-ounce can or the juice box, go for outrageous prices on eBay. Flash forward to 2021, Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
They do another re-release again. Only it's not really a re-release. The only way it doesn't go to retail. Does not go to retail. It's not showing up at Myers.
It was all social media.
It was all social media. That is the only way you could get it, and you could only get it if you responded and reposted or whatever to social media posts related to Ghostbusters and High C, and then you could luck into getting it. If you didn't, you had to take a chance on eBay, and you're looking at prices. I think my research showed anywhere between $200 and $500.
I just looked it up. You can get now today in 1991, 92, I don't remember what it was.
Something that was made between 87 and 91.
Yes.
The original rollout.
The original rollout. One box.
Juice
box of Ecto Cooler for $495.
That is almost an Eternia. Almost an Eternia. Jesus Christ, man. I love Ghostbusters.
That's a puppy.
No, it's not a puppy. It's not a puppy, because a puppy costs you more than $500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
over the life.
Yeah, but
see, an Eternia is a one-time fee. And an Eternia isn't going to piss on my rug or chew up your sandals.
Yeah, but just think of the memories and the connection
of
and the
playing
love.
with an Eternia. I know, it's great. It's sitting there with Henry oh, look at that, Dad. We made the blue castle. Oh, I'm sorry, we were going to talk about all the memories of the dog.
Yeah.
I know you love animals. It's fine. It's fine. Just
You wouldn't have your attorney if it wasn't for me.
yeah, no, I know. Everybody knows. You surprised me with it. Wouldn't have that damn dog if it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I would.
No, you absolutely would not. You know
I'd
that.
have more dogs.
Yeah, if it wasn't for me, yeah, whatever, man.
You walked into that one.
Fuck. Anywho, they did not bring it back for Frozen Empire, though.
They should have. It is the one drink I think they should bring back.
I don't know why they
Just
don't.
either have it or don't have it. Don't do limited runs and don't.
Well, those are all our precious dogs.
Yeah, they're having fun. Don't do limited runs with it. Don't do seasonal runs with it. Either bring it back or don't bring it back. I think they should bring it back.
I could see a seasonal. I could see
Yeah, but then
around
what do you-
Halloween. I could see that. I think if you have it on the shelf all the time, it's one, you're going to take it for granted, and it's just there, and you're not buying it, or it's
Coca-Cola is
I'll buy it.
there every day.
That's different. That's soda. I know
Yeah,
it's.
well, what about fucking Hawaiian Punch? That's out there every day for people to purchase.
No, that's a good point. I guess it's just, and this is a problem they ran into in the 90s and why they ended up cutting it in 2001.
They probably have it back. We just don't know that it's back because it's rebranded under a different name.
Oh, I'm sure. It's very possible because I think it even got a second rebrand after the Shoutin' Orange. It became some sort of citrus cooler again. Crazy citrus cooler in 2006, but then it was officially gone in 2007. But I think if you did it as this is a seasonal thing, kind of like the way Monster cereals are, and
they suck now.
They're not as good as they were. They make the cereal bits different now. I think I think they used to be wheat based and now they're corn based.
Count chocolate is my favorite.
Count chocolate is dope. Although I have been known to fuck up a bowl of blueberry. Oh. But no, I would like to see it come back. It would be great. In some way, shape, or form. Not this limited run shit. Not this respond to social media or go demand from your store. Like, no. Just have the thing that I want at the store that I go to. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That would be nice.
But, unfortunately, it's just not the way it is. That is pretty much the very quick hit, fun-sized bit of Ecto Cooler. You look terrific in your shirt.
Thanks.
And I think you did a terrific job. I'm going to say, for doing it on the fly, MacGyvering the fuck out of it, I think you are at least 95 to 97% of the way there.
I was going to say 90 to 92%. Texture's a big thing for me.
I just love you. Just want to give you a little extra credit because you're cute.
Oh.
And it's made with love, and you can taste it. Pulpy.
There's no pulp in it.
But your love is.
You're so stupid.
Yep. Smartest dumb kid you'll ever know. Hey,
You got that right.
what are we gonna do next time?
Next time, we're going to be all dressed fancy.
We're gonna get fancy.
Fancy, fancy.
You don't have to spend a lot of money to be fancy, but it doesn't hurt. We're getting vignetta.
Yes.
Hopefully we're getting some.
Hopefully I can find some. I loved that dessert as a kid. I loved it. I felt like
that was a special occasion.
It was like we had it all the time because spoiled.
Yeah.
But it was
wiping your ass with Air Jordans.
I think
I'm over here wearing fucking Voits.
Boy, oh my god. I think there was something like about it that just made you feel fancy when you cut it and you ate like the way it was.
Because it was the presentation, man. It was the pageantry. Like, this isn't ice cream. This isn't even an ice cream cake. We're not talking Fudgy the Whale or DQ. Yeah, because you're getting all excited talking about Viennetta because it was this wonderful layered just opulence that you could eat.
So I hope I can find some so we can have some in our fancy clothes.
Very fancy clothes.
We'll just be at our Sunday best.
I might wear an ascot. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But no, I'm excited to do this because in prepping for it, I of course was talking with Allison about it. She goes, "Oh my god, I love Viennetta."
Who didn't love it?
That was that was a Christmas Eve treat.
Yes.
Like it's just it, and you felt fancy, and it had fancy commercials. Like there's certain commercials that just stand out as, oh, this is class.
Yeah.
And there's Nestle's Alpine White Bar, that cheesy fucking commercial.
Grey
Poupon. Polliners all fruit. Please pass the polliners all fruit. And then of course the Randy Quaid looking motherfucker. Please pass the jelly.
Yeah.
And then Viennetta. Like just Vaseline on the lens. It's terrific. So join us next time. We may be putting out 2 of these this month to make up for July. It's work-life balance and home-life balance. It's been tricky because it's August. You're in the death throes, I'll call it, of camp right now.
Yeah.
We are so close to normalcy. We're really looking forward to the start of the school year and camp being over.
Start of the school year for our son, not so much start of the school year for me.
Sure. But even start of the school year, it gets calmer for you. Our son gets on a schedule. And he is a very, as much of a feral wild child as he is very schedule oriented.
And that's my fault from day one. Good thing, bad thing.
Why is that a bad thing? I think that's a great thing. I think that's more of a net positive. And not a net ficcello.
When he's thrown off his schedule, it throws him off. He's very schedule oriented.
Yeah, and that's my fault because of my shit genetics.
I got nothing.
No. Open and shut case. Open and shut episode. We will see you next time.